Alan, the weather's been pretty bleak. It's been a blizzard over here in Tranent. How have the team coped in those circumstances?
Well, to be honest, today we've managed to get through the bulk of our training before it actually hit us. We were quite fortunate that it came before training and then came probably towards the latter stage of the training. So we managed to get, quite a bit in, and then we just finished the session in the barn in the indoor Astro. So it is what it is. You get on with it. But the good thing is that at least we managed to get something today.
After Falkirk, you said you wanted to see a positive reaction from the squad. Have you seen that this week?
Yeah, it's been really good. I wanted to see the disappointment on the players' faces after Saturday, because it shows that they care, and I think that's important to see it at times. But come Monday morning, we spoke about it, and then you move on. I don't want them dwelling on it. I don't want there to be a hangover. Yes, we knew that we dropped below the standards that we'd set ourselves in previous weeks and months, but we've got a chance on Saturday to address that and a chance to start another one.
Liam Craig was absent at Falkirk. What's the likelihood of him being available for selection?
We're very hopeful that Liam should be okay for this weekend. Obviously, Dominique will come back into the squad after the suspension. So them two will be back in the frame for selection at the weekend.
How important are those two players in terms of bringing experience to the side?
I think the important thing to say is that every player who adds something to the team is important. There will be players who play a more prominent role in that. Dominique will be the same, and Liam will be the same. It's when you have a result like we did last week, it's very easy just to turn around and go, well, we missed Dominique and we missed Liam. But I feel as if that's disrespectful to the players that came in. We didn't perform to the standards as a team on Saturday, and that's why we never got anything on the game. The game wasn't pretty on the eye. It was a scrappy game. I don't think either team did enough to win the game or lose the game. But the matter of the fact is that we lost the game and we switched off later on, and that's what caused us. We move on. I'm hoping it's a kick up the backside. I'm hoping it's a game that refocuses and shows us, if ever we needed shown, that if we do drop below a certain level, then them type of results are possible.
What's your assessment of Alloa? It's obviously still fresh in the mind. We only played them in the Scottish Cup a few weeks ago.
Yeah, well, we know they're going to be a really difficult opponent. We've seen that. We've had first-hand evidence of that when we've gone to, especially to their home game. They've had a great weeks, as in the result against Rangers, so they'll still be on a high, even though they lost last weekend, which will be disappointing. The fact that they've got to a cup final will do their confidence a world of good, and we need to be very careful and make sure that we are right back on our game again, and perform to a level where we hope and demand that it will be a level that will get us a result against Alloa.
Overall, Alan, how important do you feel it is in this league to take an early lead in matches? Because it seems when we're playing against perhaps teams further down the table, the longer it takes to score and find that breakthrough, the harder it becomes.
Well, yeah, I agree with that, but a game of football is over 90 minutes, and you can't necessarily win the game in the first 10 minutes, but we have to play with an intensity that if we can win the game in the first 20-25 minutes, then great. But we have to also understand that if we can't do that, then we have to be patient, we have to be clever, and we have to wait for that right moment that does come along when we create chances, that we're ready to take that. And if that's in the last 10 minutes, then so be it, because you have no divine right in football to win the game when you feel like you want to win the game. we have to be better at that. We know that's an area where we can improve. We do need to be at times a bit more patient. At times keep the ball where we're moving the opposition to get them tired, to make them have that lapse in concentration where we can exploit.
Finally, Alan, we're in December now. The January transfer window is just around the corner. Without giving too much away to our viewers, is there much planned and in store for supporters to see?
Well, I hope Santa's going to be good to us this Christmas. We obviously we're entering a really busy time of the calendar, as in the festive period, which is a brilliant period of the season for lots of different reasons. It's a chance for us to have some big attendances at Easter Road, with everybody being off for the festive period, and we want to play our part in that season of goodwill and giving the fans something to really shout about and be proud of.